Okay, so this is a couple of different ways that we can go about softening a gutta percha cone. The way that I do it, is by using this tube. And this tube is unfortunately no longer available. It was made by JS Dental. Basically, what it is, it's a metal disc on the bottom, which has a rubber ring on the bottom of it, and the tube fits over top, and you fill this with chloroform. The advantage being that the opening is very small, and you don't have an entire huge dappen dish full of chloroform, which can solubilize into the air. So very small opening. What you do is take your gutta percha cone and dip it in for a couple of seconds, 2-3 seconds. Try it in the canal. Make sure you mark the direction of the buccal aspect of the tube. So that way, when you put the gutta percha cone in the canal back in there, the irregularities and the way that the gutta percha cone conforms to the canal is put back in exactly the same orientation. Otherwise, if you put it in a different orientation, it may not go in properly. That's one way, by using this chloroform tip technique with this little device. If you don't have one of these, and unfortunately they're not made anymore, so I'm not even sure where you can get them or if you can get them, one easier way is just to fill your syringe, good old-fashioned irrigation syringe, with a little bit of chloroform. You can either use an insulin syringe or one of these Monoject 6cc syringes, and use that to dip it in. 1, 2, 3. Try it in the canal. You can possibly try it a second time. I wouldn't do it more than that, because what happens is this will start to degenerate. The gutta percha will start to break down and get really soft. At that point, once you got the correct fit that you want, mark the buccal aspect, take it out, put it in some alcohol in a dappen dish, and make sure you air dry it. So you remove all the excess chloroform, and then you can either put it into the canal to finish the case, or if the case is being medicated, we can then store it and then come back later and you know exactly the direction to place it for best fit. Hope that helps you with gutta percha cone fits.